Heyo, WolfQ here. Welcome guys. I'm super excited and we have a special video for you guys. Is Destiny 2 playable in 2025, especially for new players? So this whole video is going to be specialized for the new people, the new lights, people that are wanting to try out this game and are wondering if it's worth their time. And I want to give a little background before we get super in depth in it and I start talking a whole bunch. The past 4 or 5 years, we've played competitively on multiple different games. We came from Apex Legends. We were a multi-pred in Apex. We played that for about 4 or 5 years non-stop. We swapped over to Fortnite. We played Fortnite. We hit Unreal in that game as well, and that's the highest rank. And playing these BR format games, there's nothing wrong with them. They're beautiful. They are fun. It is live action packed. There's plenty of stuff to do, but I was just missing the content. I was missing that PvE co-op experience, and Destiny 2 is that. It is such a great game, and if you think that there are some doubts surrounding this game, I know you can look up a lot of stuff and a lot of content creators, kind of bashing the game, but this game is beautiful. This game is amazing, and I feel bad for ever leaving the game and going to pique my interest in different things and maybe thinking, oh, this game wasn't right for me at the time, but coming back after spending season after season with the same old BR, oh, just queue up, just ready up, let's just go again kind of mindset. I am so excited to come back to this game and to play and to see some of these characters and the way that the story has developed. But there is one huge notch, one thing we have to talk about and that we have to address. Destiny 2 is a live subscription game, so it is locked behind DLCs and season passes, and that may sound kind of scary to people that are not wanting to spend $100, $150 just to catch up. But honestly, it is so worth it. The way that they have arced these stories and some of these characters, wow, just to tip the hat to you, man. You guys at Bungie are doing amazing things. And for me personally, I know I don't speak for the entire community, I am in love with this game. It has just reignited a flame that I didn't know was out, and something that really got me into gaming all those years ago was queuing up with your friends, going into a dungeon and fighting some of the hardest bosses in the game and just having a blast. Of course, I had to get my wife to play this game. I even got one of my best friends in my long-term duo, Joe's Jokers and Evie Rosie. We have him all over the channel, but he was my buddy in Apex. We were a duo, long-term duo in this game, and I got him to swap over. And he was even unsure. He was like, man, I can't afford some of this stuff. It's just too expensive. And I totally get that. I totally hear the argument, and honestly, it was a pain, but I had to game share a lot of the content and a lot of the DLCs, and after we had played 1-2 of the campaigns, he was like, oh, I'm sold. This is it. This game is it. And he was not upset about dropping $150 on the annual pass and, diving deep into this game. So Destiny 2 came out in 2017. This is technically year 7 going into year 8, and I am so excited. I know a lot of people they're tired of the seasonal content, the episodes after episode, but if you go out there and you look around and you start to play different games, Marvel Rivals, Fortnite, League of Legends, all of these great PvP games, and I'm not trying to bash any of these games, or even Warframe. Warframe's kind of in the same boat as Destiny 2. There is just so much content and stuff that we have missed out on that it's like, oh man, I wish I never left, or now that I've left, it seems impossible for me to come back and to try this game out. Right now is the best time to come back and try this game out. We are going to be going into our next and final episode of the Act, the new season, and I am so excited, man. I cannot wait to queue up with my buddies on day 1 and just have a good time, go through the seasonal stuff, and just have a blast. If you are looking for something new, you're looking for some new kind of content, something to hold you over, and something that's, man, I wish I had something to grind for. I'm getting tired of just queuing up and just readying up and just going against this, non-stop BR age of content. And this game is it. The Bungie that I know growing up was the creators and the masters of Halo. So coming back to this game and seeing the way that it's progressed, it really has held true to that Bungie format, and the more we play this game, we're like, wow, this is Halo but on steroids. Like, this game is amazing. And a lot of people do hate on the episodes and the act by act, the way that they're kind of progressing the story and stuff, but if you go around and look at some of the games. That's all there is. Every single game I've played the last 3 years has a battle pass, has some kind of seasonal pass that gives you, little microtransactions for, resources, another character, a skin, a cosmetic here, a cosmetic there. This game is so rewarding and is so freeing. There's nothing like it. You get drops and you get legendaries and all these things just to fall out of the ground just from you playing and walking around. And we're not even talking about the exotic quest, some of the raids, some of the dungeons. I know there's a lot of hate in Destiny right now, and there's a lot of backlash about the way the developers have been doing things, but honestly, bro, relax. You guys are taking your game for granted. This is such a beautiful and amazing game. I can't believe some of these even massive, big YouTube creators are thinking about swapping over to different games and are dreading the constant grind. It's because you have been playing the game for 7 years or even longer, 6 years nonstop. And yeah, it probably seems like the episodes, this is not it, man. I can't. Think about what the developers are doing. They are trying to keep up and keep pace with some of these new age games that are just skyrocketing some, insane numbers. Fortnite, for the new live event that they had at the beginning of the season or before the season had started, had 11.5 something million players, active concurrent people watching the event. Those are so hard to keep up with. I mean, as a developer, you have to think, oh, what can we do to keep up with these guys? Maybe a battle pass, a season pass that's going to keep, people refreshed, keep people interested, and give them more resources and all these things that they could use in game. And I think it's a great idea. I think it's brilliant. So for a new player coming back and especially watching a lot of YouTube videos and checking out some of these big content creators and some of the stuff they're saying about the games, you guys just sound like spoiled fucking brats. You guys are just going over your game like you've done everything, and maybe you have, and I do understand the constant grind that Destiny keeps up with you, but for new people coming to this game, should you try out Destiny 2? A resounding, all around the board, yes, you should. This game is beautiful, and there's nothing wrong with it. So the way that they've been trying to format everything has been seasons. Now they call them episodes, and they're released in little patches, so there'll be like 3-4 little episodes throughout an act, and an act is a DLC. And the last DLC that we had got was the final shape, and it was the conclusion, the final arc of the story that they have been building up for 6 or 7 years. So you guys gotta chill and let Bungie figure out the next step in this saga. So I just want to talk and tell everyone, you should try this game. You should not, stray away and think, oh, there's no way. My favorite content creator is saying it's not worth it. There's not a lot to do, blah, 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 this and that. There is so much to do in this game, and I'm just privileged and so excited that I can even be a part of it. And we're going to be trying and releasing more content day in and day out, probably once a week. We'll do weekly videos on Destiny, but I just wanted to give my take on it from someone who's a new player, who has came back, who has bought the annual pass, and who is fully developed.
Can you speak
English?
Fully
devoted to this game. And I just wanted to say, man, it is so worth it. You're not going to see anything like this, and it would be sad for you to miss the story and to miss the great saga that is Destiny 2. And I just wanted to give my 2 cents, man. I might be very nostalgic from Destiny 1. I played Destiny 1 so much. And coming back after a long hiatus and taking a really long break playing all these crazy PvP games, I might just be talking out my butt. I could be completely wrong on some of the things, but this is my opinion. I just wanted to share it with you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy. We stream on Twitch. We're going to be live on Twitch all the time, wolfq_, and I hope you guys come check it out and come have a good time. And if you are new and you want to ask me questions, you are new lights and you're having trouble finding people, come on over, man. I will never tell you to put down this game and to not do what you're happy doing. So without anything else, guys, I hope you guys have a beautiful day. I just wanted to give my take, and without anything else, man, wolfq out.